Okay, here we go. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everything's working out pretty good for you guys. I've got a movie called The Devil Wears Prada that we're going to talk about. It's come out in 2006. It's 149 minutes long, PG-13. Comedy, drama, romance. So we've got this young college student that wants to make a career for herself, and she goes for a job at a high fashion agency and she lands the job as the assistant to the chief editor called Miranda Priestly. Now I'm not sure which one of these two women they called the devil, because they called the movie The Devil Wears Prada. What's that? And I don't know which one's the devil and which one's the innocent, sweet one, but maybe both of them are the devil. This thing was produced by 20th Century Fox. So anyway, they show her getting her legs, sea legs or work legs for this business and becoming Miranda's assistant. They have two, three stuck-up, nasty girls, because that's what the fashion industry says. And women don't like each other when they're working closely like that together. I guess it's like being with one man and trying to compete for his affections. They don't like each other when that comes around. And then, yes, that is a personal observation and probably really true. And women don't like that either when you tell them the truth. So anyway, these two fight with each other. Then the young one, the new one, the one that just got the job, she starts learning the ropes and gets better and better, and then over a matter of 3 months, according to the movie, instead of the other girl that moved up got promoted, because the other girl got promoted as the lead assistant to Miranda Priestly, or the chief editor of this high fashion magazine. They didn't even give the magazine a name. That's pretty funny. Anyway, so they those two jockey for position, and the older one, the one that's been there long, catches a cold, and they went to an event where it had to look like Miranda didn't forget all these people's names, which she forgot. Like everybody else, the minute she talks to them, because they're not that important, she just wants their money. And it's kind of fun. It was a kind of a funny, interesting. Um, I guess you could say there was a little bit of action involved because the girls were fighting. It's more of a comedy and a chick flick than anything, but it is what it is. Um, so she finds her. So the college student girl finds herself in. She figures out how to do it. She beats the other one at the ball. Um, they competed. Then this was based on a novel. Yeah, but that's pretty good. I like it when they do that. They base a movie on a book. At least they didn't have to think and make something stupid up like they do on Amazon. Somebody else wrote it and it was successful. And they had to just basically read the book and take over what it said and make it come to life. But the two girls fight, and then the college student gets the trip to Paris instead of the other one, and they're mad at each other. And then she finds her feet and legs in Paris, figures out who she is. She loses her boyfriend, separates from her boyfriend because she's becoming the boss babe. The new terms that they didn't have when this came out, but basically the same idea. Um, underappreciated single women that hate their lives. Basically, the best way to say that. They're making a movie to say this is okay. You can do this. Lots of politics involved in this movie, but if you can get past that, it's a good movie. Most people can't get past that, but to each their own. Anyway, so they go to do this, and it turns out to be a pretty good movie. After she finds her legs, she quits her job and figures out who she really is and goes to reconcile with her husband or ex-husband or boyfriend or whatever he is in the movie, and then he ends up getting a job in Boston, and she ends up following him to Boston. It turned out to be a pretty good movie. It was kind of a love story. Find your feet, where you at, what you doing, what do you want to do for your life type of movie. And then, nothing changed at the fashions. She just picked on a different girl. So they spent $41 million. The budget for this was $41 million on this movie. It's in New York. Everything's expensive, I guess. And at the box office, they made $326.7 million. It was released January 22nd, 2006 in Los Angeles. Then the rest of the United States got to see it on January 30th, 2006. It's 109 minutes long. So you got both. And then it was distributed by 20th Century Fox. And it's got all the producers and all that, and all the stars and all that fun stuff involved in it. So we'll it's actually a pretty good movie, but it's got lots of politics embedded in it. All the weird Hollywood people's ideology embedded in it. But it could have been done better, but everybody's got their thing, so this movie's okay. I definitely watch it. They made it a PG-13, but should have been a rated R movie. But the rating system always gets bought off. They get what they want. So, we're going to go ahead and get off of this one. Hopefully everybody has good holidays, takes care of themselves, and we'll talk to you later on this one. Bye now.